Hi, my name's Antonio Singleton. I play for the men's basketball team, and I'm play point guard position. I'm from a town called Apple Valley, and I'm from Hesperia High School.
Awesome. And right now, do you have a major that you're in? Or are you undeclared? Do you know what you want to go into?
I'm actually undeclared right now.
Do you have any idea of what you would like to do in the future?
Yeah, I would like to. Well, other than basketball, I really don't right now. But just for basketball, I would like to play overseas. Hopefully, go farther than that. See where that takes me.
Yeah, that's awesome. So speaking of basketball, if you could play any sport that wasn't basketball, what would you play and why?
Um, I'll say football, just because. Well, I used to like to play with my family a lot, like just on a regular day in the park. But yeah, I enjoy playing that sport a lot.
So coming from Apple Valley, that's not close to here. So why did you choose Stan State?
I chose Stan because the environment is much different from where I stay at. So I like it around here. Just the air quality is just bad right now. But other than that, it's I like it out here. So yeah, that's nice. And just like there's more people like outside to communicate with than other than where I stay at. So I like that also.
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people from Apple Valley. It's kind of just out there, right? Just like
Yeah,
really
exactly.
out, far out there. So if there was an interesting story that you could tell me that no one really knows about you, it can be a fun story or just something that you would like to share, just an interesting story about yourself.
I mean, I don't mess with roller coasters at all. Last time I've been to an amusement park, I actually went on one, and I got mad at my brother because he told me that it wasn't that scary and it didn't have no loops. But coming to find out, I didn't see it. It had loops. So that was a fun day. I had to get on him for that.
I think that's an interesting story that you shared for sure, though. So what were some of your favorite TV shows growing up?
SpongeBob was one that I really messed with a lot. Fanboy and Chum Chum used to be my thing too. So yeah, those two.
I don't think I've heard of that second one, but SpongeBob's a good one. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any pregame pump-up song that's like your go-to song that you listen to get yourself excited for games?
Yeah. Well, speaking of artists, I like to listen to like Roddy Ricch and NBA YoungBoy and all them. But a song, I would say "Feed the Streets" too by Roddy Ricch. It's a good pregame song.
Nice. Did you learn anything new over your summer break?
Um, I learned not to be lazy as much, because if you're lazy, it's gonna come back to you right when the next season pops up. Learn that, and yeah, that's what I really learned. Just
So,
not being lazy.
so how are you keeping up with your workouts to further that not being lazy that you've learned?
Just like keeping like a planner, just scheduled for me every single day of like even weekly of what I'm supposed to do at this time, and just like stuff daily, just daily workouts, little workouts here and there is good. So I try to keep that in every day.
And do you have a role model that you look up to?
Yeah, my role model is Kevin Durant. You know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah. I really look up to him a lot ever since I was young, just because how he plays and how he is with people, like just outside of basketball. He's a good person in general, so I look up to him.
Yeah, definitely. So along the lines of like role models and people, if you could have coffee or lunch with anyone that they can be dead or alive, who would you have coffee or lunch with?
I would say Nicki Minaj, just because that's my celebrity crush, and it would be cool to have a little coffee date with her.
Awesome. So do you have a nickname or a name that you commonly go by that people call you?
I mean, Tone, because people call me Tony, so just Tone. It's a real nickname.
So do you primarily go by Tony?
Yeah. Usually my teachers are the only one who calls me by Antonio.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Yeah, I do. It's Waist Deep. It's called Waist Deep. Have you ever saw that?
Mm-mm.
Probably not, but it's a good movie.
Why is that your favorite movie?
Just because it shows like a little bit of kind of like how like it relates to like my side of the family about how like we grew up or like just like certain types of situations that like happens like where I'm from. So I like the movie a lot.
That's great. If you could have one thing in your closet, so a closet full of this one item, what would your closet be full of?
Say Jordans, just Air Retro Jordans. Every pair.
Shoes is definitely a big one. Everyone I've interviewed so far has said shoes. So all the athletes just really get along because you guys all love shoes. So
yeah,
I think that's great.
Thing now.
Soda or sparkling water?
Soda.
Flip-flops or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Baseball or football?
Football.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Fall or spring?
Fall.
The beach or the mountains?
The beach.
Reading or watching?
Watching.
And driving or flying?
Driving. I do not do planes.
Bungee jump or skydive?
Skydive.
And then cardio or strength training?
Cardio.
Nice. I mean, you do have to run a lot in your sport, so that's good that you like cardio. So that brings me to the end of all the questions that I had. I hope that I can interview you in person someday. Hopefully that happens, but it was nice talking to you and learning a little bit more about you, just some fun stuff. But that's the end. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hold up.